What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Thrumi, and today I'm here to talk to you about the incoming update on 12/15/2016, as well as the introduction to Jungle Arena. But before I get into that, guys, I want to take a moment and just thank you for coming down to the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. As you can see on your screen right now, these are all the things that are coming. I'm going to put this image in the sidebar as I show a replay, just so that we can have something exciting to watch as we discuss this. First of all, let's talk about the Jungle Arena. Basically, right now you have Frozen Peak and then you have the Legendary Arena. Well, the Jungle Arena is going to be right in between the two at 2,600 trophies, offering more cards and offering more cards in the Legendary Arena as well. So it's very exciting for those people that have been stuck in Frozen Peak trying to push to Legendary Arena for some time. There will be Jungle Arena in the middle there at 2,600 cups, and it's exciting, something new. It's really nice. And let's talk about some of these changes, guys, and I'm going to give you basically my opinion on each of them. First of all, the Elite Barbarians, their hit points are going up by 19%, damage going up by 14%, and hit speed to 1.4 seconds from 1.5. Basically what this means, guys, is that the Elite Barbarians at 6 Elixir are no longer going to be as garbage as they are now. To save up 6 Elixir just to get yourself 2 Barbarians that really weren't even as good as the 5 Elixir for Barbarians was a ripoff in my opinion. I never even upgraded those things. So increasing the hit points and damage is a big deal, and maybe they'll be a viable troop in the game moving forward. Next, the Tornado. The radius is plus 10%, and it's got a stronger pulling power. So basically it's going to be a little bit bigger, and it's going to pull the troops a little bit more into the core of it, maybe making it more of a viable spell rather than just a fun one to use. I guess we're going to have to find out with that one. The Inferno Dragon, which is a card that I just recently picked up, its hit points are going up by 5%, and it retargets faster at 0.4 seconds faster. So a half a second faster it will retarget, which is kind of a big deal. That's going to make it a really solid defense, not being as slow as it was, as laggy as it was. I got the Inferno Dragon, I was stoked to have it, and then I struggled to use it, to be honest. So maybe I'll try it again, see how it works out with this, but it's going to be faster, and it's going to have be able to take 5% more damage. Now, the biggest thing out of this whole update, in my opinion, is the balloon. Death damage is plus 105%, and the radius is 50% larger. So it's going to be more than double the death damage that it currently has, because as of right now, the balloon's death damage is pretty low, and the radius is going to be 50% larger. So it's going to do a lot more damage to surrounding troops. The balloon's still going to be slow, still have a powerful drop, but that death damage and the radius of it is going to be huge. So I have a guy in my clan, his name is Tex, and he's been using a giant balloon deck for as long as I've known him, and he's been pushing with that for a long time. He's high up into the 4,000 cups, and that's with the balloon as it is. So now with this balloon actually being buffed, he's gonna be doing awesome, and maybe we'll see a re-entrance of the balloon into the current meta. I guess we'll have to see. The Wizard, his hit speed is going to 1.4 seconds from 1.6, so he's going to shoot off a little bit quicker, and his initial attacks are going to come 0.2 seconds slower. So he's going to start attacking slower, but then once he's attacking, it's going to go quicker. Giant Skeleton, many have been waiting for this, but he's going to get a damage buff, 8% stronger. So every punch is going to deal 8% more damage. And oh, I just finished up my battle right there. I'm going to get into another one to talk over, guys, as I continue on with this. And we'll just watch this one right here. Okay, so that's the Giant Skeleton. He's needed a buff for a while. I mean, if you can get him to the opponent's tower and get that death damage, he's great. But his actual strike is pretty weak. So 8%, that'll help. The Lumberjack's hit points are going up by 6%, so he'll be able to take a bit more damage, which is nice. And moving forward, the Bomber, plus 4% damage. I don't know if that's going to make anyone use the Bomber more often, because really, you know, a lot of people use the Valkyrie or something besides the Bomber. But 4% more damage with using the Bomber. And the Mortar, the Boulder Explosion Radius, plus 11%. So basically, where that boulder hits the ground, it's going to be larger, 11% larger actually. So it's going to do more damage to surrounding units. And lastly, the Mirror card, a level 8 mirror will create max level +1 cards again. So they're going back to the way the mirror used to work. I never have been a big mirror player, not then and not now, so I can't even say how this is going to affect the game. Why don't you guys let me know in the comments below how you think that mirror change is going to affect the game. Most people, you know, the mirror card's kind of gimmicky. You know, you could trick an opponent when they don't really realize that you have that mirror card. But for the most part, to actually be pushing and really do some solid work, it's difficult to use that mirror card, in my opinion. I never really liked that card so much. But that's it, guys. Again, I really think that the balloon change is going to be the biggest deal changer in the game. That death damage from the balloon is going to be huge. And, you know, the Inferno Dragon's a big one as well, retargeting quicker. The Elite Barbarians, that's going to be the question. Is it going to bring the Elite Barbarians into the game, or the Elite Barbarians going to remain, you know, a side troop that is not really part of the game? I'm not sure, guys, but I guess in the comments below, let me know what you think is going to be the biggest change to the game. Again, for me, I think it's the balloon, but there are quite a few things that are going to be exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of those. I'll bring the information back up again. There it is for you guys. And guys, if you enjoyed this episode, hopefully you decide to hit that subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed, hit the like button for me, guys. I really would appreciate that. And for those of you that don't know, I come out with content every single day, both Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. I hope to see you guys back again tomorrow. Until then, be good.